Well, good morning on a Monday morning. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope it was a time of celebration and a time you were able to spend with your friends and family. I got a little message for you this morning, and the message is all about how you're telling your story. You see, in my past training, I've had the ability and the opportunity and the privilege of learning from two great mentors. One of those was a gentleman by the name of Larry Winget. And Larry shared some magic words with me. And the magic words that Larry shared were the words of why people buy. And what he said was people buy for two reasons. Number one is to eradicate a pain, and number two is to get something that they desire. That's why they make the purchase. That's why they buy into you. Scott McCain, on the other hand, taught me about the value of the story that you tell people, the story that will excite someone, the story that will say, you're the person, you're the company, it's what they're looking for. And in today's world, there's two groups of people that you've got to appeal to. Number one, naturally, is your customers, but you've also got to appeal to that pool of applicants out there and hit them with the message of why your company may just be the answer to them. So it applies both to your customers, the ones that buy from you, and the ones that may buy from you, and it also applies to prospective people to come to work for you. And as I talk to people about this, there's a rule out there that I call the 20-20-60 rule. And what is the 20-20-60 rule? Well, 20% of people really don't care what you have to offer. They don't care what you sell, and they don't care what the opportunity is that you may have for them. That's 20%. 20% of the people out there that you'll meet in this world will know and love you, and they'll love what you bring to the table. Well, between those two 20% is 60%. That's right, 60% of the human race exists in between those 20-20 rules. And what you've got to do is put together your message, your story, and speak to that 60% and entice that 60% to investigate further and see if you may have the solution for their pain or for their desire in life. Your message has to say this in a way that excites the people to do it. Now, put on your schedule Friday, 12 noon. We're going to have a special episode of the Chimney and Fireplace Success Network. And we're going to be sharing with you a process, a method of how to speak to your community, the community of the people who may buy from you and the people who do buy from you. It could speak to prospective employees. We're going to give you a way to do this. Again, this is Friday, 12 noon Eastern Time. Plan to join us on this week's episode of the Chimney and Fireplace Success Network as Cheryl, Brandy, and myself, and we interview a guy who's going to bring us this brand new process. It's actually not new, but it's something that you may want to look at doing for your business in order to obtain buy in from customers, both prospective and keeping the present customers interested in what you do, but also where it reaches out and finds that elusive applicant that meets the needs of what you're looking for and can join your team. So be there with us when we share this magic process with you later this week. Again, that's 12 noon Eastern Time on Friday of this week. Hope you have a great week, and I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time today for my Monday morning thought.